This was from Jacko Lombard. I believe we need a tactically adaptable manager that can play all systems, can adapt and just put the best 11 on the field in whatever system he can. So we've gone through a bunch of managers who have a tactical identity and require specific players to fit into specific systems. Conte needed wing-backs, Ange needs wingers. Neither got the needed. Does that factor into your shortlist?
Yeah, it has a bit. So like I said, I've got a list of 4 names. In terms of adaptability, my top name right now is Sev Hoeneß, who is at Stuttgart, and I guess I would describe him as Ange calmed down. Yeah, and a lot more sort of pragmatic than Ange. Ange, who rotates more and keeps a couple more players behind the ball, who adapts his build up game to game a lot more, who just doesn't quite go to the extremes. The transition there would be relatively seamless, but you'd get some of that stuff that you're asking for from him. There's a couple of names. So Farioli is not an adapter. He has his own way of playing, which is quite similar to De Zerbi. But unlike De Zerbi, he doesn't appear to be a complete lunatic. My sort of second tier of coaches who would be more sort of punts. One who I think arguably could be brought in right now mid-season is Michael Carrick, currently at Borough. I don't know whether he would say, no, I'll wait till the summer. And then last on my list, and someone who I have sort of previously turned my nose up on, but have literally added him onto the list because of his adaptability. Do you know where I'm going with this?
Zidane.
Are you thinking Thomas Frank?
I'm thinking Thomas Frank. The thing with Thomas Frank is like, okay, obviously the way he plays right now with Brentford is not the way we want to be playing, as good a job as he's doing. And that applies to, Iraola and a dozen other coaches who are doing good jobs where they are with a different play style to having more than 50% of the ball. Obviously, Frank has shown his ability to do that before in the Championship. How much and how well that scales up is something that I'd need to do more research into. But the thinking with Frank is that, like, if he came in right now, and I don't necessarily think he would, but if he came in right now, he could, like, see us through a relegation dogfight. And then season 2, he could, get us pressing high out the pitch. And then season 3, he could turn this into more of a possession team. And it would be a gradual process over time. And he would be learning on the job